everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So today I actually have switched up my background, as you can see. If you guys have been a subscriber of mine for some time, you know I actually used to film in this spot, and it is such a beautiful day out today. It's actually like 76 and I have all the windows open in the house, and the dogs really wanted to go ahead and relax on the deck, so of course I didn't want to have the door open while I'm upstairs in my beauty room. So for the dogs, I have moved all my stuff down here so I could film a video for you guys. I actually filmed a video last week, but I really was not a fan of how it looked, and so that's why I didn't have an upload last week, which I was really kind of upset about. But today I wanted to go ahead and do a full video for you guys with a makeup tutorial. I was going to do an everyday look, but I actually want to change it up and do something with a little bit of color because it's really nice outside and I'm really in the mood to do something with a little bit of color, like a pop of color. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do a talk through with you guys, so I haven't done one in a while. So pushing all of my hair back. I actually am also filming like completely old school. I did get a new camera. I'm gonna actually prime my eyes really quick so I can talk and prime my eyes at the same time. So I bought a new camera in December, and I actually bought it for my client pictures for makeup, but I think it took really good pictures, but I actually love it more for filming. So that's why recently I've been using that camera to film with, and then the camera I have right now is my one that I use for photography, and this is the camera I used from the very beginning when I was doing makeup tutorials. And my new camera has a viewfinder. This one does not, so I'm going completely old school right now in the sense of not having a viewfinder. So hopefully I'm in focus, hopefully we're good, but if I'm not, don't hate me. Okay, so for this tutorial I'm actually gonna use two palettes, but this one is what I'm gonna use the most. I actually just wanted to use a palette that I knew everybody pretty much had. So I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe Brushes. And I'm actually gonna go into this shade right here, so the second one in. And I'm gonna go ahead and place this down as my brow bone highlight. Just gonna go ahead and place that right under. As you can see, it's very pigmented, so we're gonna blend that out a little bit. So it's such a nice day out. I'm so excited for the warm weather. Like, you know, people are out running and they got their running shoes on and their tank top and everything like that. And then you have me, who I may or may not just, I might, but I did. I ate a ice cream sandwich and I was dipping it in peanut butter. So there are just two types of people in this world, you know what I mean? All right, I'm next gonna go in with this shade right here, which is right next to the brow bone highlight that we did. And I'm gonna go ahead and place this right into my crease. I just realized I forgot to bring down a highlighter, but we'll make it work. I'm just gonna go ahead and place this right into the crease, going back and forth, and blending it upwards to also kind of blend out that highlight a little bit more so it's not as severe. And then after that, I'm gonna take my Morphe M433 brush. I'm then gonna go in with the shade actually right below it. So I'm gonna go in with this shade, and I'm gonna start to place this first in the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bring this right into my crease. It's kind of like a transition, but I'm mainly gonna focus, as you can see, this right into my crease. I'm gonna start to bring it up just because I want the colors to all blend together, but for the most part, I don't want to go higher than the transition shade that we put down. Then I always go back to my big fluffy brush and blend it all out. I got the new Keith Urban CD. Some songs on it I'm loving. Songs on it that I'm loving. Oh, hi, Savannah. Okay, next we'll be with the same brush. I'm actually gonna go in with this color right here. And this is gonna go right in the outer corner. And again, this is where I'm gonna start to make the eye look a little smoky. I'm gonna place this right in the outer corner, as you guys can see. But I'm just gonna place it right there. I'm not gonna go any higher than that because I just really want to define that outer corner of my eye. I am gonna bring this shade all the way into the inner corner as well, But the majority of my pigment is gonna be in the outer corner, so you wanna just kind of place it in there. What I like to do too, as a little bit of a tip, is I go in with like the shadow and I'll first kind of tap it onto the lid, and then that's when I'll start to blend it out. But like I said, the majority of the shadow is gonna stay right in that outer corner, but I am gonna blend it into the crease. And then after that, I'm gonna go in, actually I'm gonna switch to my MAC 217, and I'm gonna go in with the brown that's right next to that brown that we used before. And this is where I'm gonna start to deepen and darken the outer corner. And I'm just gonna mainly focus this right in that outer corner. I do bring it up just the slightest, and I only do that because I do have hooded eyes. So if I just keep it on the lid, this color is not gonna be seen. So I'm just pretty much, like I said, just placing it right into that outer corner. Again, kind of tapping it first, and then just blending it. But again, I just wanna keep this shadow right into that outer corner. And then for our lid shade, I'm actually gonna probably deepen it just a little bit more, but for the time being, I'm gonna leave it there. For our lid shade, I'm actually gonna use this one, and I'm using this one because I actually used this on, oh my God, Penny is laying so cute on the deck, sorry. I used this on a client over the weekend. I've never used this shadow before, and I loved how it looked. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this color right onto my lid. And then what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna go back in with that lid shade that we used, or the highlight, the brow bone, and just tap just a little bit. And I'm gonna place this right in the center of my lid. And what that's gonna do is it's gonna really open up your eye. And I love doing this with eye looks because, like I said, it kind of brings the focus of your eyes like right to the center. So it makes your eyes look so much more open. And I just really love doing this. So I'm gonna go ahead and tap that right in the center. And then right after that, with no additional, back to dropping things like always. With no additional product, this is when I'm gonna go ahead and blend the colors together. I'm gonna go back and add just a little bit more darkness right here, but I'm just gonna go back and forth and blend the lid shade into the rest of this eye look, so there are no harsh lines or anything like that. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and do a wing. I'm just gonna do this off camera just to make it easier because I am horrible at filming wing. I'll be down here and you guys won't see me at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and film a wing off camera and then I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so as you can see, I went ahead and did my wings. As you can see, I also went ahead and put on my eyelash glue. So I'm letting that get tacky. The lashes I'm gonna wear today are the House of Lashes in Boudoir, which are always my favorite, and I really wanted to have kind of a dramatic-y lash with this look. So I'm gonna let that I'm gonna let the lash glue get tacky, and while I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I'm gonna be using my Dr. Brandt Pores No More Luminizing Primer Base. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this. I've really been loving this primer recently, so that's why I definitely wanted to use it today for this tutorial. I'm also gonna go ahead and set my face. I've actually been doing this recently with my foundation, and I do love it. This is the Cover FX Illuminizing Setting Spray, so I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this all over my face, and it will actually help with setting my foundation later on. Jesus Christ. There's like a millipede going across the carpet. What the hell? Dear God above us. Alright, what an eventful last couple of minutes. So, update. I had to re-glue my lashes because the lash glue was so tacky. And while I was letting the glue get tacky, I thought, you know what, let me just put on my foundation just to go ahead, skip a step. Putting on foundation is very easy. While I'm putting on my foundation, there are 2 bees in the living room. Had to kill them, and in the process, I broke my nail. So, what? This is not fun. So I went ahead and put on my foundation, like I said, just to go ahead and skip a step and save some time while my lashes were getting re-tacky. The foundation that I use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. We're gonna go ahead now and do concealer. So I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Natural. I'm actually also gonna go ahead and put a couple dots of a lighter concealer just to go ahead and highlight a little more. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Light Sand. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put 2 dots just to go ahead and brighten up under the eyes a little bit and brighten the face a little bit. Next for the under eyes, I'm gonna go in with my RCMA No Color Powder and set that. I just went ahead and did just a little bit of like baking in a sense on my smile lines as well as my forehead. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm gonna go in with this BECCA Ultra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I have been loving the heck out of this stuff. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on the rest of my face. Next for brows, I'm gonna go in with my Sigma Brow Duo in medium. So now we're gonna go ahead, after the brows are done, and of course we're gonna go ahead and contour. So I'm actually gonna go in with my Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette. I'm gonna mix these 2 shades like always. I'm just gonna go ahead and contour with my face like this. Alright, and then for blush today, I'm actually going to use my MAC blush in Harmony, which is this one right here. I pretty much just want to keep the blush very neutral because we are going to go in with a pop of color on the bottom. So I pretty much just want a very nice neutral blush and not too much blush either. I'm not the kind of person who loves a lot of blush like color. So just going in just a little bit. And then for highlight today, I'm going to be using Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive, just right on top of the cheeks. Now I'm going back to finish up the under eyes. So what we're going to do first is I'm actually going to go ahead and add first just a little bit of darkness right to that outer corner. So I'm going to go in with a mixture of these 2 shades. I'm going to take this one right here and just a tap of the dark browns in this palette as well. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this right into my outer corner just to go ahead and get just a little bit more smoky. I'm also going to go really quick in with my liner again, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and take this and top line my upper waterline. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put like a teal under my eyes. I'm going to go into my Natasha Denona palette, and I'm only using this palette just because this is the only teal shade that I could find that is available. There's one teal in a palette that I have that is so beautiful, but they don't make the palette anymore, so I didn't want to use that. But honestly, any teal that you have in your makeup collection would be perfect for this look. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and this is going to be going underneath my eyes. Alright, and then once you get that color to your liking, this is how it ends up looking, which is really cool. Another color you can do is if you want to do a really bright purple or anything like that. I love adding purple to my under eyes. Oh my god, I got shadow in my eyes. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, you can use any color that you want, but I haven't done like a bluey, tealy kind of color in a long time, so this is what I went with. But anyway, so now we're gonna go ahead and put some liner in the waterline. Again, I'm gonna go back with my gel liner, and I'm just gonna go ahead first and apply this right in the waterline and then set it with my black eyeshadow. Okay, and then once that is done, I'm actually gonna go in also with that same inner corner highlight and just add just a touch of that right for our inner corner, or I should say the brow bone highlight color. And then, of course, for mascara, I'm going to go ahead and use my Tarte mascara. I'm going to add a little bit to my real lashes so it blends in with the falsies, and then add some to my lower lashes. Alright, and that is our eye look. So our eyes are complete. I think it looks really cool. So last but not least, we're going to move on to lips. And of course, I want to do What? You don't want me to do a nude? We're gonna do a nude lip, so I'm gonna go in with my MAC lip liner in Whirl. For lipstick, I'm gonna take a little bit of ColourPop Strut. And then on top, I'm actually gonna lighten it just a little bit, so I'm using Jouer Cosmetics Buff. And then on top, I'm just gonna go in with a little gloss, which is NARS Turkish Delight. Alright guys, and after that, your look is complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was a lot of fun to film. Definitely a lot of fun, being that it is nice and warm, and I just wanted to do a really cool pop of color. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Maybe I'll do my everyday makeup look for you guys next, since that definitely was a request. And I actually was gonna film that for you guys, but I decided to change it up a little bit. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.